All right, man. This is you guys are gonna feel bad for me. It's only been about 2 pounds. I kind of debloated. That's it. So about 18 days, 2 pounds, and yeah. So I'm not as full. You can see some things like serratus anterior is more like the love handles, like the oblique area a little tighter, maybe a little bit more taper. Uh, Lower back fat, I'll give myself that. A lot of that is gone, but you know, this is that stage in a fat loss phase where a lot of the perma bulkers will turn back around because they're like, yo, I'm not as full as I'm used to, but I'm still not lean. So this is what's taking place. I do think over the next few weeks, just because a lot of lifestyle things that as a rookie father, I just have not been able to implement. They will be back, and I do think I will be losing muscle. I will be losing muscle, hopefully not losing fat, gaining muscle at the same time. Yeah, right now I just feel like a lot of my muscles don't have that like pop, that finishing touch. But you know, it's one of those things similar to like when lockdown happened. I couldn't train for a few months really, and but it was about a 4 month layoff. It was so crazy how quickly it came back. Yeah, it's under a caloric deficit, so it's going to be a little bit slower, but I do think in about 6 weeks, last time it felt like 2, 3 weeks, I was back to where I was before the lockdown. Crazy. Muscle memory is a wicked thing. Um, but yeah, it's going to be a little delayed. There might be some curveballs because that's just life right now. But I do think by the end of it, like, hey, I'll get a lot of like my final like coating of wax back on. That lighting, by the way, it's meant to tell you just the bad and like not the good. Like right now I got some sideways lighting, and you know, you can probably see like, you know, oh, there we go, some like slight like delt striations and stuff like that, you know, some vascularity. That lighting's just meant to make me look as bad as possible, because when I look good there in that lighting, like, okay, we're heading in the right direction. And especially when I'm prepping, when I look good in that lighting, oh boy, are things like, I'm ready for the stage, whatever the stage lighting might be on that day. Yeah, so goal again is to make it down to about 169, 170. And then before Christmas, certainly by the end of the year, and then from January until May, lean gaining phase, I would like to start prep under 175, if possible, under 175. That way, about 15 pounds, hopefully a little bit less, 15 pounds to lose, 20 plus weeks of dieting. I'm not chasing anything. Things are coming to me. I don't have to make any risky moves. But yeah, everything, I guess, real positive, real good right now. Only thing is, so a few weeks back, I did pull an erector. That's fine. That's good. But I could still, with that back issue, still like do a leg press, and I kind of jammed my right hip a little bit. So I've been working around that. Like, this is squattier, and like I'm really on my toes just because I don't want to put too much pressure on that hip. So I'm waiting for this thing to chill out. It's been hard because I love training legs, especially like quadriceps. But other than that, things are very predictable. I've been able to do the little things like outside the gym that absolutely matter. So that's where we're at. Cut just started, going well, everything great. Yeah, life is good.